Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
I'm going to change the picture for the folks watching and you folks out there listening. You may have heard a conversation this year and probably the last couple of years. Brent's been upset that I had the biggest stocking due to a contribution to the station a couple of years ago from Addie. And I don't want to say that he was crying about it, but he was kind of whining about it last week. And
well, I was whining about it because whining about it is how you got a larger stocking to begin with. And so, yes, it probably could have been taken that way. Last week I did whine a little bit. I'm like, why does Dave have a large stocking? Because the way you got it was you spent about a week or more on the breakfast show talking about how you just had a tiny little stocking and that nobody loved you and you needed a bigger stocking. And that's how you got it, was through whining. So I whined a little bit last week. And look at my stocking.
It's big.
I've got to get. Is there any way I can? Which camera is this on? Is it on? Is it this side one here?
I'm not sure which one is which. I think so.
I think it's this one. If you're watching on Facebook, oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there it is. Now, folks listening, the stocking that was given to yours truly a couple years ago is pretty big. In fact, it looked really big compared to the other ones that were here for the rest of the staff. And I'll admit it made me feel good and superior. But Addie walked in last week with this one for Brent. I don't know. That thing is probably 3-4 foot tall.
It may be close to 5 because I held it up to me.
Uh-huh.
I could almost fit inside of it.
Oh, wow. Oh, you could fit in that. And it's an official lifetime member of the Nice List.
Yes. Thank you, Addie. That's awesome. She brought that in, and oh man, a big old smile came to my face. And let me say, it looks beautiful hanging right up next to yours, which is very small now.
It's very small. The other part of it is we're not having guests in the studio very often, if at all, right now, due to obvious restraints that we're taking here. So that can be hung right there, but if we get guests back, then it would cover the entire left-hand side of the table. So, yeah, good way to start on a Monday.
Yeah, that's fun. Addie Catlett, thank you. That brought smiles to our face. To mine, anyway.
It's big, I got to admit. Addie, you outdid yourself.
I like the lifetime member of the Nice List. That's what I like.
Well, and then there's still the note on the original large one says, be good to Dave.
He's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad little note either.
No.
But anyway, thank you.
Doesn't it just dwarf the rest of the staff, though?
Well,
it's just great.
It's huge. And I'm working over on KCNI side this morning. I kept thinking somebody was in the room over here that had a red jacket on. Was getting used to it. I thought somebody had walked in or something, but no. Thank you. All right, we have some birthdays today that we're going to mention a little bit later on in the show.
Okay. Local, national, celebrities,
both.
Local celebrities?
Both. All of the above.
All right.
Yep. And I just wanted to note the Packers are in the number 1 position now after their defeat over the Lions yesterday. But I must say the Lions put up a good fight.
They did put up a good fight.
I like the Lions.
I was cheering for them. First time I've ever cheered for the Lions in my life.
The Nebraska Cornhuskers really... you're the sports guy.
Don't look at me for answers. I have no idea. Another opportunity that wasn't taken advantage of. I don't know how else to put it. Minnesota came in lacking depth. I mean, lacking players. Had one of the worst, I think, statistical defenses in the country. And we just could not sustain anything offensively during the day. I thought that the defense, with the exception of the big run right before the half, which was unfortunate, overall, I thought the defense, you could say, played good enough for Nebraska to win. But offensively, again, just too many mistakes, chance to come back late, and you get a holding penalty that takes away a touchdown. And it's just like one step forward and two steps back. So disappointing.
Yeah.
Disappointing Saturday, and quite frankly, been kind of a disappointing season. It's been a weird season.
Yeah.
We all know about that. But nonetheless, it's been kind of disappointing, too, because if there is a program within the conference and even across the nation that has really kept everybody together and has not, I guess you would say, been affected by the COVID-19 situation, it's Nebraska. And they need to be applauded for that. That takes, I would think, tremendous discipline and organization on the program's part. So it's not like Nebraska's been missing players.
Yeah.
And to just kind of lay an egg, I thought, on Saturday was a bummer. At least I thought it was.
It wasn't a real entertaining game to watch, actually, because the flow was
There was none.
jagged,
Yeah.
to say the least. And, I mean, it was a clean game. There wasn't a lot of penalties. But I think as a Nebraska fan, you almost, just like you said, you hate to see them score because you're going, oh, is there a flag? And there was. And it usually has been this year. Whenever they've done something to move in the right direction, as you say, they stub their toes, and it's got to be frustrating for them too. They're kids, they're young.
Yeah,
people.
exactly. And I think that listen, they want to win. I would think more than even the fans want them to win. So I know it's frustrating and tough on them, but it was a disappointment.
Yeah,
and just fourth. That means now the fourth, I think, consecutive losing season for Nebraska football.
Yeah, if they would have won this one and heard the guys talking afterwards, they still might even have been able to play in a bowl game somewhere if they would have finished out the season at all. And how many years is it that we haven't been in a bowl game? Has it been 4 years?
Oh, yeah, I would think 4 or 5 or something like that, yeah.
And this year was weird, you're right. I mean... Yeah. And, by the way, the people who run the conference will be playing for the championship. Ohio State will be playing. The championship game's this weekend, right? Ohio State and Northwestern?
Yeah. The championship game is this weekend, and Nebraska will play another game. I don't know if the opponent – to my knowledge, the opponent hasn't been set yet. Maybe it has, and I missed it. But they will play what they're going to call a crossover game, where Nebraska will play someone from the other division on Saturday.
Okay.
But I don't know if that has been set or if the time or where it's been set or anything like that. But the Big Ten Conference Championship game will be Saturday at noon, I think, or 11 Central Time.
That's with the folks who head up the conference.
That's Ohio. Well, yeah, I see where you're going. Ohio State and Northwestern will play in that.
So Ohio State, did they set up the times and everything for that?
They may have.
The perimeters.
They may have put in their suggestion to the league, and it's hard to tell.
Oh, boy.
But you know what? This game Saturday, Nebraska's going to play somebody. My opinion, this is huge. This is a huge game for Nebraska. They need to end the season with a win because they're going to play someone with a similar record, someone who's I'll just say it. I hope they play Michigan. I mean, Michigan is kind of in the same situation as a program that Nebraska is right now. I think that'd be a great matchup. That's what I would like to see, but whether that'll happen or not, I don't know. But it's a huge game. Nebraska needs to win to close out the season. That would create Well, I was going to say that would create momentum going into next season, but I thought the Purdue win was going to create momentum going into Minnesota, and we all know how that played out. So I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see, and we'll be talking about high school sports yet this morning as well, and some of what we'll be covering for you. We're also going to play the game here next, and I believe we have time to squeeze in an Arnold kindergartner today here on the Breakfast Show, and this one is a personal friend of Brent's. So we'll get that up before we go to the grocery cart. So let's play the game.
All right, let's do that. A couple of more questions regarding movies. Several movies have Christmas scenes that have played prominent parts in the movie. So here's another question for you today. Saturday Night Live alumnus Dan Aykroyd steals a smoked salmon while wearing a dirty Santa suit in the movie Trading Places. The question is, which Saturday Night Live alumnus co-stars with Dan Aykroyd in the film Trading Places? Your choices are Garrett Morris, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, or Eddie Murphy. In the movie Trading Places, who co-stars with Dan Aykroyd? Is it Garrett Morris, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, or Eddie Murphy? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
This is Barb Hansen of Nebraska State Bank. If there's anything that 2020 has taught us, it's that we should be thankful for the simple things in life. A safe home, a healthy family, and the support of a caring community. I urge you all to take a minute to think about the good things in your life and to start 2021 off with a grateful mindset. On behalf of the entire Nebraska State Bank family, we wish you and your loved ones a very happy holiday season. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
Care is confusing, period. That's why having a knowledgeable local agent is so important. This is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. Are you turning 65 soon and not sure what Medicare plans you need to sign up for or when? Maybe you're over 65 and still employed with questions about your Medicare options when you retire. Or you've had Medicare coverage for years and are wondering if there are changes or more affordable plans available. Give me a call at 836-2201 for an appointment. As your agent, I can answer those questions.
Thank you, Liana. It is 7:43. We have Bill on the line. Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
How's things?
Not too bad. Kind of chilly this morning. But
Yeah, coming up from 4 above to currently 13. So yeah, get those coats on this morning. Here's Brent.
All right, the movie Trading Places, who co-starred in it with Dan Aykroyd? Was it Garrett Morris, John Belushi, Chevy Chase, or Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy, I think.
You got it. It was Eddie Murphy. And because you've answered correctly, we have for you a certificate that's going to get you a dilly bar at Dairy Queen in Broken Bow. So just stop on out and see us when you can.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Bill. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye. 7:44. We have when we're going to be having Arnold kindergartners on today, and Brent happens to have a kindergartner that is going to be featured next. Now, who is this young person?
I think this is my granddaughter that you're going to play. This would be Paisley Brown, I believe. Paisley Brown.
This interview is brought to you by the Callaway District Hospital, along with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics. I'm in Arnold today with Miss Paisley. How are you, Paisley?
Good.
I like your pink tie-dye shirt. That is very cute.
Thanks.
What does your shirt say? It says popcorn, puppies, and Paris. Are those three of your favorite things? I like it.
Thanks.
So, Paisley, do you know what holidays are coming up?
Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's right. We are doing this interview before Thanksgiving. We're getting an early start, so we have a lot to look forward to. What's your favorite thing about the holidays?
My favorite thing is I like to ride horses.
You like to ride horses? Yeah? Where do you ride horses at?
Well, we ride horses at my grandma's house.
Oh, how fun. Wait, do you ride it all by yourself?
Somebody helps me.
I was gonna say, that'd be pretty high up there, huh? How long have you been riding horses?
Like 3 days.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Well, that sounds like fun. So you get to ride horses, go to Grandma's house. Do you get together with a lot of your family at Thanksgiving and Christmas? Yeah. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have Owen and Monroe.
Yeah. How old are they?
Monroe's 1 and Owen's 4.
Oh, so you're the oldest, huh? You were the big sister.
Yeah, and I'm 5.
And you're 5. What do you like about being the big sister?
I like it when I go with my Mimi.
Yeah. Very good. Well, are you going to get your little brothers anything for Christmas?
I don't know what I'm gonna get them.
Still got time to do your shopping, though. But when you get together with your family for the holidays, do you eat a lot of good food? What kind of food do you eat?
Broccoli
You like broccoli?
and carrots
Very good.
and celery.
That's excellent. Those are some of your favorites? That is good to hear. I could do better about eating those.
Yeah.
So, Paisley, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
Sled the Halls.
Ooh, very good. Do you sing that here in music class? Do you get to learn
Yeah,
those?
we sing it at music class.
That sounds like fun. Well, I hope you have a really good Christmas, okay?
Okay.
Thanks so much for talking with me, Paisley.
You're welcome.
This interview is brought to you by the Callaway District Hospital, along with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics.
Thank you, Paisley. It's nice that Grandpa Brent is teaching you about broccoli and carrots. I think that's wonderful.
Well, I'm glad we're about ready to go to the grocery cart because apparently I need to go and buy carrots and celery and broccoli. When she visits my house, I do not believe she has requested any of those things. So I found out something new today.
Well,
I guess
then
I need to go get some carrots and celery.
Go shopping at the grocery cart. Steve's here to help you. Probably has some specials in some of those areas. Steve, how you doing?
Doing well. How are you guys?
We're doing good. Doing good. Everybody, I think, really enjoying spending time in the kitchen this year, maybe more than ever. And I know that you're doing everything you can to have what they need to bake and put cookies up in the oven and all of those sorts of things. And we appreciate it. You have some specials for us?
We do. We do indeed. We'll talk about that right now. We've got the ad run this week is December 14th through the 20th, and we've got a lot of fine items that I'd like to talk about. We'll start first in the grocery cart meat department. 93% lean fresh ground beef, only $4.18 a pound. Of course, you're paying for less fat with that lean ground beef. Great item to use for numerous dishes there. Hormel Natural Choice boneless country-style pork ribs, $2.28 a pound. Premium Aged Choice Certified Angus Beef Cube Steak, that'd be delicious as a meal. Bread that up and fry it with some mashed taters and gravy, $4.28 a pound on the cube steak. St. Louis pork ribs, bone-in, they are $3.48 a pound this week at the GK Meat Department. We've got fresh frozen Best Buy chicken fryers, only $1.38 a pound. 2.5 pound bag of the Best Choice boneless skinless chicken thighs, only $5.68. Wimmer's Little Smokies are on sale again, $3.98 a package. Supreme Choice salmon fish fillets in our frozen meat department, $6.58 each. Best Choice shrimp rings, 10 ounces, $5.98. Aquastar breaded butterfly shrimp, $8.98. And of course, there's much, much more to choose from on ad and otherwise back in that fresh meat department. Hopping on over to the dairy deals this week at the GK, we've got Kraft Chunk or cracker cut cheese, only 2 for $4. Great for that cheese and salami tray that you might need for a holiday snack. Gold Peak tea, 3 varieties, 52 ounces, $2.25 each. True Moo 1% or whole chocolate milk in a half gallon, only 2 for $4. Daisy sour cream, 16 ounces, $1.85. Pillsbury Grands biscuits, 2 for $3. Best Choice crescent rolls, $1 each, and Best Choice cinnamon rolls, $1.18 each. So a lot of great deals in that dairy department. And in the dairy, frozen, and grocery, always be looking out for those orange tags for extra in-store savings that you don't see advertised. So be on the lookout for those while you shop. Frozen foods department, we've got Best Choice dinner rolls, only $1.88. Mr. Dell's Southern Style hash browns, $2.38. Great for a potato casserole, cheesy potato type casserole as well, so definitely pick up a bag or two of those. Great mixer or a drink this time of year. You use sherbet, and Kemp sherbet is 54 ounces, and it's only $3.38 this week in the GK Frozen Foods Department. Pick up a quick meal for the kids and yourself. Red Baron Pizza, only $2 for $8, among many other great deals in that frozen food department. Grocery savings this week at the GK. Coke products, 24-pack cans, only $6.98. Coke 6-pack bottles, 4 for $9. Tostitos, Frito-Lay Tostitos, 2 for $6. Frito-Lay Kettle or Lay's potato chips, 2 for $5. We've got Pepsi products, either the 12-pack cans or the 8-pack bottles. Those are 3 for $13, and the 6-pack bottles are 4 for $10. So save on all those great pop items. Baking season is definitely in full swing. Nestle baking morsels are $2.78 this week at the GK grocery department. There's more savings to choose from. Libby's canned fruit select varieties, $1.68 each. Crisco shortening in a 3-pound container, $4.68 each. Best Choice cake mix at the great value of 98 cents each. Hershey's baking cocoa, 8 ounces, $2.98. And then some other great deals would be the Idahoan potatoes, 98 cents each. Best Choice Kluski noodles, 12 ounces, only $1.28. Jiffy corn muffin mix, 5 for $3. And Chex Mix cereals, Chex cereals by General Mills, great 4 Chex Mix, $2.48 each. So definitely grab some boxes of those for that snack mix. Going on into the fresh produce department at the GK, a lot of great deals over there. As always, nice fresh fruits and vegetables to choose from. Granny Smith apples, great for that homemade apple pie, 98 cents a pound there. Haas avocados are 98 cents each. New Crop Fancy yams, 68 cents a pound. Ocean Spray cranberries, 2 for $4. Fresh 6-ounce package of blueberries, 2 for $4. Sunkissed navel oranges, great for a stocking stuffer and healthy choice as well, 88 cents a pound. Fresh celery, 98 cents each. And Green Giant baby carrots in a 1-pound package at 98 cents each as well. Much, much more over there. Sweet yellow onions, 88 cents a pound, and some veggie dips to go with a veggie tray, 2 for $6. I know Brent will pick up some of that when he gets his carrots and celery and such at the GK Produce Department. We've got fresh deli deals this week on ad. We've got Troyer Swiss and rye cheese. That sounds interesting and delicious. $5.98 a pound. Kretschmar ham off the bone. That's definitely a number one favorite. Only $6.98 a pound. Come in, get those items sliced the way you want and as much as you want. There's many more to choose from as well. Stone Mill kitchen dips. These are pimento and sharp cheddar or buffalo-style chicken. These are some specialty dips that are new to the what we call the grab-and-go case. So down in the doors, down the last aisle or aisle 11 in the deli department, those are $3.98 each, and you definitely want to choose that Chester's chicken. Chicken tenders are priced right at $1 each between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. So if you're getting off work or picking the kids up from school and thinking, I don't want to cook, grab some of those dollar tenders. Happy hour 4 to 6 p.m. at the GK Deli every day of the week. We've got the December menu to talk about, too. This fine Monday, you can dine in or carry out Swedish meatball pasta. That sounds very delicious and hearty on a cold day. Tuesday, we've got chicken fried steak, always a favorite. Wednesday, biscuits and gravy casserole, yum. And then, again, prime rib sandwiches on Thursday and fish or shrimp meal on Friday. So this lineup this week sounds super delicious at the GK Deli. Don't forget your rewards card when you're dining in or carrying out with the main menu options because the 11th one, every 11th one that you purchase is free. So definitely take advantage of that. Let's see. Last but not least, we've got the GK Bakery and the rewards bonus items. Over in the bakery, pick up some Gregory cookie dough in a bag, 48 count, only $8.98 if you want to impress someone with your basically home home-baked cookies, grab a bag of those. They're just like homemade, $8.98 from the frozen bakery department. Rewards bonus items. One item that's not carrying any points on there is the Grocery Cart Deli small or medium trays. So any small or medium trays are $3 off this week. So definitely partake of that deal while the deal's there. Bonus items, we've got Oscar Mayer sliced bologna or cotto salami, 16 ounces, 2 for $4, earn 200 points. Fresh grape tomatoes, 2 for $3, earn 200 points per on those. Tropicana orange juice, 52 ounces, $2.98, earn 300 points. Post honey bunches of oats cereal, $2.68 each, earn 300 points. Era laundry detergent, 40 ounces, $2.98, earn 350 points. Stouffer's chicken enchilada entrees, that sounds good. $11.98 from our frozen department, earn 1,200 points per package on those. Olson cream cakes, a nice dessert after those enchiladas, 2 for $6, earn 300 points. Of course, you use your points towards free items at the grocery cart here in Broken Bow, and or gas discounts at the Casey's here in Broken Bow. So, swinging into this holiday season, the weather's really been quite nice to us in general, and a lot of great deals. We have poinsettias in stock. We've got a bunch of holiday candy down aisle 1. Trays galore between produce, deli, bakery. So definitely be thinking that prime rib too. Those will be able to order those from Andrew in the meat department anytime now. So get yours reserved today.
All right, Steve, thanks so much. Lots and lots of specials to take advantage of. And as always, we want to remind folks that when the parking lot is full out front, there's plenty of parking on the west side for folks to pull into and take advantage of. So don't let the full parking lot scare you away, because it's full most of the time.
Right. Good point, Dave. And yeah, plenty of parking and awesome help and awesome customers. I can't wait for this holiday season. It's going to be great.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep, bye. All right, Steve Fowler with Grocery Cart with all those great specials. This just in from some of our...
CBS News Brief. Pfizer's COVID vaccine has begun arriving at U.S. hospitals and pharmacies. Operation Warp Speed's Dr. Monsef Slaoui tells CBS this morning.
A remarkable performance, frankly, and I hope the beginning of the end of this pandemic. It means a lot to everybody.
Inoculations for healthcare professionals could begin in a matter of hours. The Electoral College meets today to cast ballots in the presidential election. CBS's Ben Tracy.
President Trump expected to get 232 of those votes. Joe Biden expected to get 306. That will make him the official winner of the election. Congress will then officially tally those votes on January 6th.
President Trump still calling the election rigged and says he will continue pursuing lawsuits to try to overturn the results. Among this year's inductees into the Library of Congress National Film Registry.
No. Dead girl off the table.
Shrek, The Dark Knight, Blues Brothers, and A Clockwork Orange. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Gavin Higgins with you, and here is a look at state news. In the final days of his 28 years on the Douglas County Board Commissioner, Claire Duda has one word for any attempt to short-circuit or completely scuttle a downtown courthouse extension and new juvenile justice center. Dumb. Duda telling News Channel Nebraska the multi-million-dollar complex is long overdue and badly needed. On Tuesday, the county board is expected to cast an up or down vote on an additional $10 million for the $120 million complex, money Duda and fellow Commissioner Mark Kraft say is needed to offset increased costs from legal delays, inflation, and design changes caused by the pandemic. Next month, 2 new board members will take office, and Duda admits the future of the complex is open to doubt. Here is his answer to Joe Jordan's question about the complex.
There's a lot of rumors out there, Joe. Yeah, I mean, I've been posed that question by a commissioner. Why do we bother doing this when next month, if the board changes their mind, they can rescind it? And certainly they can. If the board next month says, we're not interested in building the safest building we can and building to the latest standards, or we're not interested in this building being fully funded, in being actually paid for, made whole, then certainly they can rescind whatever they want. I've got nothing to do with that. I think that'd be kind of dumb, personally. If I were handed a project that's fully funded and being built to the latest standards, I would say thank you. I wouldn't say, oh, no, we got to go back and redo some of that.
A 3-judge panel has been appointed for the sentencing of Bailey Boswell, convicted of first-degree murder for her role in the death of Sidney Loof. Presiding Judge Vicki Johnson will be joined by 3rd District Judge Darla Itis and 4th District Judge Peter Battalion. The two were selected at random from a statewide list of judges. In October, Boswell was found guilty of first-degree murder, improper disposal of human remains, and conspiracy to commit murder. Boswell's co-defendant Aubrey Trail is also awaiting sentencing. He was convicted last summer of first-degree murder and conspiracy in the 2017 death and dismemberment of 24-year-old Lincoln store clerk Sidney Loof, who disappeared after arranging a date with him.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Eddie Garcia.
Checking Sunday's action from Week 14 in the NFL. Sunday night, it was the Bills over the Steelers, 26-15. Buffalo's now 10-3. Quarterback Josh Allen had a couple of touchdown passes in the win. Pittsburgh falls to 11-2 with their second straight loss. The Colts down the Raiders, 44-27. Indianapolis is 9-4. Vegas falls to 7-6. Eagles surprise the Saints, 24-21. New Orleans is now 10-3, and they're the number 2 seed now in the NFC playoffs. The Packers take over the 1 seed, beating the Lions, 31-24. Green Bay is 10-3. Aaron Rodgers 3 touchdown passes in the victory. Washington football team beat the 49ers 23-15. Washington is 6-7 and in sole possession of first atop the NFC East. Seahawks crushed the Jets 40-3. Seattle is at 9-4. Chiefs are 12-1, beating the Dolphins in some of the early action 33-27. Kansas City's wrapped up the AFC West title. Titans beat the Jaguars 31-10 to improve to 9-4, and the Buccaneers beat the Vikings 26-14. Tampa Bay now 8-5.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A winter weather advisory goes into effect for tonight. First for today, look for increasing cloud cover with highs approaching 30. Then for tonight, snow developing, around an inch of nighttime snow accumulation, a low of 19 degrees. And snow still likely out near Tuesday, another inch or 2 of accumulation there in the upper 20s. But sunny and milder on Wednesday, 42. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. Today's headlines can be scary. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Janet Lawhorn. I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let headlines derail your long-term financial security. Stop by our office on the north side of the square in Broken Bow for a face-to-face appointment. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
And now a game of Commercial Chicken, brought to you by Progressive, where we see how long Flo can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Oh, hi. Okay, guess we should talk about something. Kind of tough to be put on the spot. Not sure what to say. But I know what I'm definitely not talking about. Drivers who switch to Progressive can save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
The holidays are here. Good thing Ulta Beauty is ready with beautiful last-minute finds. We've got gifts to gush over like palettes from ColourPop, skincare sets from First Aid Beauty, and stocking stuffers from the Ulta Beauty collection, plus many more of your favorite brands. And spice up any present with an Ulta Beauty gift card so everyone can get in on the shopping fun. Visit us in-store, online, or try curbside pickup today. Let's see the joy all season long. Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful.
Currently 13 degrees, clear skies, winds southeast, about 5 miles an hour. Barometric pressure down 1 point at 3016, humidity at 85%. High yesterday was 38 with an overnight low of 4 degrees.
Brr.
That was at about 5:30 this morning, and then it began to warm up. Sunrise this morning at 7:57, sunset at 5:09, and nothing measurable in our rain gauge here at the studios. Just a little skiff of snow over the weekend, but people to the south of us, in some areas, 4 and 5 inches. We were on the top side of that one this time around, but we do have that chance of a couple inches tonight and maybe some more tomorrow. It's that time of year.
It is.
But, I talked to my brother yesterday in Mendon. He thought they had 4 to 5 inches there.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Kearney was, I know they had snow as well. So if you traveled that way, hopefully no problems. Yet to come, we're going to be visiting with Joyce at Runza. Talked with Joyce yesterday, and she's excited about all the things they're offering for the holidays. So we'll find out more about that. Also, we want to visit about some other businesses. So let's start at the top with the letter A, Adams Land and Cattle Company. Now, they're looking for some good help, and they have some openings and some pretty good jobs open for you right now at Adams Land and Cattle.
Yeah, and you can see this full job listing at sandhillsexpress.com by going to the employment page. Adams Land and Cattle in Broken Bow is looking for individuals to join their lot maintenance team, where they would be responsible for providing maintenance support on a variety of systems and structures throughout the feedlot. Adams is offering a $1,000 hiring bonus as well, along with competitive wages and a full benefits package, including medical, dental, paid time off, and a company match 401k. To visit their website, go to Adamsland and that is spelled out A-N-D, cattle.com, to learn more about this position, as well as other career opportunities. And make sure you stay connected by following Adams Land and Cattle on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Thank you, Brent. I just was thinking about how you ended that. And about 10 years ago or more, we wouldn't have known what you were talking about.
That would be correct. If you're like me, you still don't know what I'm talking about. Like, what is Instagram? I've heard it, but I don't know.
I have not used it. But if you use them all, how can you get anything else done during the day? Because there's all those options out there.
Yeah.
You pick one and kind of stick to it, or two, I guess. But anyway, those are some of the ways you can reach out to Adams Land and Cattle Company, and a lot of our job openings as well. As a matter of fact, we have another one we're going to tell you about, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership. Actually, we have kind of a double listing on that, I think.
Yeah, they have a couple of positions that they are looking to fill. We'll start with this one. Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant toddler center assistant. 40 hours per week. It's a year-round position in Broken Bow. Starting pay $11.22 per hour. with health, dental, life, and vision insurance, an exceptional PTO plan, and retirement. Qualified individuals must have a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and a working phone. Prefer prior experience working with food, cleaning, and infants and toddlers. To find out more, contact CNCAP Human Resource Department. Their phone number is 308-745-0780, extension number 105. Also, Central Nebraska Community Action Partnership is looking for an individual to work as an infant-toddler home visitor. This also is a 40 hours per week position and year-round in Broken Bow. Starting pay will be $11.22 to $12.24 an hour, depending on qualifications. Again, health, dental, life, and vision insurance available with this position, an exceptional PTO plan, and retirement available. Qualified individuals must possess a high school diploma or equivalent, a valid Nebraska driver's license, and a working phone. Prefer prior experience working with children ages 6 weeks to 3 years old and income qualifying families. Again, for an application and to find out more, you can contact CNCAP at 308-745-0780, extension 105. Also, you can apply online by going to their website, which is centralnebraskacap.com.
All right. Thank you, Brent. Thank you very much. Now, birthdays.
Yes.
Okay.
Happy birthday to you. I'm sorry, that wasn't my cue.
Oh, now he's even worse since he's got the big Christmas sock.
Hey, I'm a lifetime member of the nice list, man.
Sorry. Got to get to the right place here. I wanted to wish, there's several people that I noticed this morning were having birthdays. Oh, and by the way, I also received a word in from malware security.
Oh, no. Someone hacking your phone?
Automatically been renewed, but I'm not sure for what device.
Oh,
okay. And it says here that it's $495, so I'm going to have to deal with that today.
Oh, what fun.
Yeah. Isn't that aggravating?
A bit.
So anyway, let me go down here. Birthdays. You say it's your birthday. Oh, this would be on Facebook, not on my email. See, there we go.
Oh, no.
I thought it was on both. Hold on. Nope.
It's always an adventure when Brent and Dave try to surf through their phone for information.
I think Jeremy's busy right now, or he'd be freaking out. So
you got? Do you have the app for Facebook on your phone? You just click on that, and it should bring up your birthdays on Facebook.
Yeah, I got
everybody
one.
you're friends with.
I usually go through Sandhills first, but I'll try that because then it takes me to my own Facebook. And I don't like looking at. I don't look at my own Facebook page.
I don't either.
It makes me mad, to be honest with you. Yeah. There's some blowout prices, and there's a kitten, and there's a football game, but I don't see any birthdays.
Oh, okay.
So I'll go now. What I'll do then is I'll go through Safari, which is like Explorer or Google, but on the on this particular
your
phone,
browser, I believe,
you have to use this browser. You can't use. You got to use this browser.
Okay.
Oh, there's a bill from the music rights people. Get rid of that. All right, Sandhills. I'm going to Sandhills.
Okay. All right.
I got a thing for that. What do you call that? A link. Then I go to the Facebook up at the top.
Okay.
So it takes me to the Sandhills Facebook. Then when you get ready to scroll down, you scroll and it kind of sticks because it only goes down as fast as it wants to.
Yes,
right?
I've noticed that.
Yeah,
yes.
so you just keep going. You keep running your finger up and down until it decides.
Trying to load.
Yeah, it's loading. Reach more people with a boosted post, it's telling me, but it's not moving down.
All right.
There, it's starting to move down now.
Okay.
I can invite friends to like this page. Our streaming's going on.
Oh, nice.
That's working.
Great.
Says, hello, Dave, from Debbie. Hi, Dave. Hi, Debbie. I'm Dave. And then I'm going to go on down here. There's already 7,311 people follow the Sandhills Facebook.
That's great. Thanks for doing that.
6,866 like it.
Wow,
like
great.
us. There's your posting of your sports schedule. That's got almost 3,000 people looking at it. But it now won't go down. Now it's trying to go down.
Well, it's got to load, Dave. There's a lot of information on this page. Just got to load. You're all right.
There's a story.
It'll scroll down soon.
Well, it's just not going down. It's not going down.
So what are you looking for? You looking for birthdays?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think birthdays will show up on sandhillsexpress.com.
Well, I'm on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
I'm not on Sandhills Express.
I don't. Okay.
It's two different things.
Right. Yeah. I know you're on Facebook, but when I went to the Facebook page, I don't know if I've ever seen birthdays pop up.
Well, Paul McCartney has a new release. There's that billing for. Oh, there we go. Facebook.
You find it?
Yeah, Facebook.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
All right. Happy birthday.
How long did that take us to get to where we needed to go?
This is on Facebook.
5 minutes.
Jeff Roach having a birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
Bill Fraser.
All right.
Ian Bachelor.
Hey.
Cole.
How old's Ian now? You know?
It doesn't say here. He's getting up there.
Yeah, he is a little bit.
Now. Cole Lewandowski. Vicky Dorsey. Jeanette Denson's having a birthday today.
Really? Happy birthday, Jeanette.
Mitch Coleman. Now, the reason I'm getting these because sometime or another I've said, yes, you're my friend.
Okay. So you're getting this off your personal Facebook?
I guess.
Okay.
But the weird thing is I get my Facebooks emailed.
Oh.
The messages to the Facebook gets emailed to my email. So it's kind of confusing.
That's all right. You found them.
I got them.
And happy birthday to all of you folks.
I have one last one. I'm going to need your help on this.
Okay.
Because it's Smokey's birthday today.
Smokey.
A.K.A. Alan Crow.
Oh, all right. Alan's birthday today.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's got an O in it.
I was going to say, does it have a 0 at the end of it?
And the other number's a 6.
Oh, my.
6-0 for Mr. Crow. But I always call him Smokey.
Mm-hmm.
Not to his face very often because he could pound on me.
Well, we wouldn't want that.
So it's always much safer here in the studio, Alan. And I've forgiven you. I've forgiven you for throwing that cheese ball across the living room 30 years ago when we had a Christmas party.
Really? He just picked up the cheese ball and threw it. Did he throw it at you? Was he provoked to throw it?
No, he wasn't provoked, but after he threw it, I was.
Oh.
But we remain friends.
Good.
We've forgiven one another for our actions. He's a good guy. So can you ask, and by the way, if you have a Ruski or one of those talking devices,
yes,
the Russians are at it again.
Again?
If you've heard that this morning,
Nah,
but
I haven't heard.
They've been getting into our personal US of A information, getting into some of our, very important private information.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what the Ruskies do. She's listening right now. Check her out.
Okay. You want me to talk to her?
See if she's listening.
Okay. Alexa. Good morning.
Good morning. 4 years ago today, geoscientists discovered the oldest water on planet Earth, some 2 billion years old. Talk about a splash from the past.
That's Russian humor. That's why it's not really that funny.
Okay. Do you want me to ask her something else?
Yes. Would you ask her to play You Really Got a Hold on Me by Smokey Robinson?
You really got a hold on me. Alexa, play You Really Got a Hold on Me by Smokey Robinson.
You Really Got a Hold on Me by Smokey Robinson from Spotify.
And this goes out to...
Helps with Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. He offers computer sales, repair, and on-site service. Is your computer slow or infected with a virus? Mark can clean it up. Whether it's a home system or the networking of an office, Central IT is ready to help. From custom builds to individual IT products, Central IT in Broken Bow, 872-6600. Call Mark at 872-6600 for Central IT.
Your locally owned Health Mart pharmacy, Varney Health Mart, is so excited to help you wrap up your Christmas shopping. They have awesome gifts and stocking stuffers. Toys, puzzles, jewelry, and home decor are just a few of the great things they have. Also, you asked for it, so they have it. Delicious Baker's chocolates are at Varney Health Mart. Visit them in downtown Broken Bow. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Caring for you and about you. Varney Health Mart.
Cattle producers, AeroSeed is your one-stop shop for power fencing needs. AeroSeed has all the supplies, including high tensile wire, posts, insulators, and energizers to build or replace a solar, electric, or battery-operated system. They offer products from Gallagher, the most practical, affordable, and dependable range of animal management systems on the market. Should anything ever go wrong with your Gallagher Energizer, you won't have to send it off somewhere to be repaired. Most often it can be repaired right at AeroSeed. Get your Gallagher power fence and supplies from AeroSeed on North 10th Avenue, Broken Bow.
The Callaway Good Life Center offers a facility with the comforts of home. Services include skilled nursing care, long-term care, respite care, and more. Callaway Good Life Center is a great place to work, offering competitive wages. Call 836-2267 for more information.
This interview is brought to you by the Callaway District Hospital, along with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics. We're in Arnold here with Quaid in the kindergarten class. How are you, Quaid?
Good.
Yeah, are you having a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah, what have you been learning today?
Christmas songs.
You've been learning Christmas songs?
In Miss Bush's classroom.
How much fun. What Christmas songs have you been learning?
Jingle bells, jingle.
Jingle all the way, right? Well, very good. So you're all ready. Are you going to have a Christmas program or something like that?
Christmas with presents.
Christmas present? Did you ask for any special presents this year?
Not yet, until Christmas starts after we eat a turkey.
Christmas starts after you eat a turkey. I like that. Yeah, we do have Thanksgiving first, right? Well, what kind of things do you like about Thanksgiving and Christmas?
I like...
We already got presents and turkey, right? Do you celebrate with your family?
Yeah.
Yeah? Who's in your family? Any brothers or sisters?
Clinton, Craig, that is it. That is.
Well, come here. Come here. You got to roll back this way so we can hear you. I like your cowboy boots. Those are pretty cool.
I'm showing you my cowboy boots.
I like your cowboy boots. Those are neat. Well, Quaid, what kind of toys do you like to play with? Did you ask for any presents, like some certain toys that you really like?
I asked for a black pickup with a trailer and a gator.
Black pickup with a trailer?
And a gator, too.
And a gator. What, like a toy gator or a big one that you can drive?
A toy gator, and the other one is real. I can't drive that.
Oh, not yet. Maybe when you're bigger. That's right. It is kind of dangerous for little kids. You gotta be super safe, huh? Well, Quaid, can you tell everybody on the radio, say Merry Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Quaid. Here in Arnold, this is Emily, and this interview was brought to you by the Callaway District Hospital, along with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics.
I'm not sure who has more fun there, the kids or Emily, but they're having a good time. Thanks to our sponsors who make those available to you to listen to. We appreciate it very much. We just received word here that Garrett Williams, who is celebrating his birthday today, his 8th birthday, is quarantined today.
Oh no! On a birthday?
That is not a fair situation, Garrett. But I know you, as a Williams, you'll be just as tough as nails and get through it. But we wanted to say happy birthday to Garrett Williams on his birthday, who is in quarantine today, Garrett. It will be over before you know it, right?
There you go. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Now we have Joyce on the line, and she is ready to talk Runza. Joyce, how you doing?
Good morning. Doing very well. Hey, if somebody from that Williams family wants to stop by Runza today, we'll have a free combo meal for Garrett waiting for his birthday.
Hey, that's nice.
Way to go.
All right.
If you have to be quarantined on your 8th birthday, you ought to have some treats. Don't
There you go.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Appreciate that very much. That's a good gesture on your part. Pulled through your establishment yesterday, picked up a couple of those delicious caramel sundaes and saw you there, and also saw the sign out by the bigger lighted signs about Christmas packages or putting together Runzas. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. We have some catering options now, and one of those catering options is soup, which we're into soup weather, aren't we?
Yes.
But we can get soup for you in any quantities. You need to let us know a little bit ahead of time, but we, of course, have chili, potato bacon, broccoli cheese, and Wisconsin cheese. Order that ahead for catering. We can get you like a gallon for Christmas Eve. We have people that order that and pick it up on the afternoon of Christmas Eve. Oftentimes they drop off their own crock pot and then stop back and pick it up. Or we've had people ask us to freeze it because they're going to travel with it, and then they heat it up when they get to their location. If you have a great big group, of course, we can do an electric roaster full. But just let us know, and we can have that ready for you to go. We can provide the bowls, the spoons, the crackers if you ask. Just let us know what you need there. Also on those catering options, thinking about groups maybe somewhat getting together or maybe office parties, we can do 20 increments of 20 in chicken strip catering. So you can do 20, 40, 60 chicken strips, and we'll get you a large tub of dressing or dip to go with those. We can do 50 corn dogs. We can also, of course, always do our mini party Runzas. And don't forget our cinnamon rolls. We can do those in most any quantity. We've had people picking them up by the dozen and taking them home, like on Saturday morning, or taking them to the office for a treat. So we have a real nice box they go in by the dozen, and just let us know ahead of time on those, and we can get those ready for you.
It all sounds really good and very convenient and very festive, and that's exactly what fits the bill right now. What's really going right now? You mentioned the soups and everything. The people's taste buds change up a little bit when it gets 4 degrees above zero. We've had some pretty good weather, I guess, overall. But what are you featuring kind of warm people up with?
Well, of course, our soups, and our soup schedule is every day we have our homemade chili and potato bacon, and then we have 2 other soups that rotate. And today we will have broccoli cheese. We have broccoli cheese on Monday, Thursday, Fridays, and Sundays, and we have Wisconsin cheese on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. So kind of a third option that changes there, but always chili and potato bacon. Remember, since we do have chili, we're in the soup season. You can get our chili salad, which we start with our lettuce and spinach mix, and then we put the chili on top with cheese and tortilla strips and serve it with our homemade ranch dressing. That's a popular one. You can get our chili cheese fries, which we kind of joke is on our secret menu, but we start with a medium order of fries and then put cheese on, American cheese on it, and Lowry's. That's a real good meal in itself. And, of course, on Wednesdays we have pig in a blanket, so then you can get a chili cheese pig. And that's a really filling lunch. Not something that's finger food. You'd eat it with a knife and a fork, but very good, and we really have some followers on that menu item.
Also, I might add that if you want to warm up your tummy on the inside as well, the spicy chicken and those sorts of things that you like, and I know you guys have talked about it before, that are a little bit on the hot side,
Yes.
flavor-wise, really helps too.
Yes, absolutely, and we do have that Spicy Jack line. We have a Spicy Jack Runza, chicken, or hamburger, and you start with your protein there, and then we add jalapeno ranch dressing, pepper jack cheese, and bacon. And you can't can't go wrong with that. Let me tell you, it's delicious.
It is good. All of those combinations are great, and they warm you up a little bit. They're not overwhelming, but if you like that extra flavor and kick and punch to it, that's the ticket right there.
Exactly. And, we can always leave those jalapenos off, or we can go light on the jalapenos, or we can double them up for people like me that like it a little spicier than that.
Well, I know you
wanted to
Go ahead.
mention that we do have some holiday hours that are a little different than normal. On Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, our hours will be 10:30 in the morning, our regular opening hour, and we'll be closing at 4 on those 2 days, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. We will, of course, be closed Christmas Day, and then New Year's Day will be our regular opening time of 10:30, but we'll be closing at 8 on New Year's Day.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. And that's well-deserved. I know you want your help to have their holidays as well.
Absolutely. Reminder that we are a registration site for the Broken Bow Chamber Bucks. So you sign your name and phone number on the back of your receipt. It goes into a drawing. We draw 2 names out and send those names down to the chamber, and they go into a drawing there. So we usually have a winner every year. We're pretty lucky. So when you're in Runza dining in, feel free to get your name and number on the back of that. And wanted to mention, we, of course, have our gift card promotion going on. Whenever you buy $50 worth of gift cards in any increments that equal $50, you get a free $10 gift card. So you can put your name and phone number on the back of that $50 receipt, and it'd be real nice to win that one back.
That would be very nice. Very nice. Joyce, when you... do we have everything covered you want to cover as far as Runza goes this morning? Did we catch it all?
I think we pretty much have it, yeah.
Okay, and I know you've offered to give somebody out there a chance to win a half a dozen of those delicious cinnamon rolls that you talked about. We'll do that when we conclude. I did want to compliment you. Joan and I decided on Saturday evening that we would just kind of drive around town and take a look at all the displays and lights, and there's a lot of very impressive displays out there, but your house is fantastic. It just looks great. People need to drive down Memorial Drive at nighttime, and there's some other really nice ones along Memorial as well to look at, but you guys have went crazy this year.
Yes, thank you. I guess what kind of got the fire lit under us was that we had seen on Facebook a gentleman, his name's Greg Paul, was advertising to help people put them up, so I kind of twisted Kevin's arm and said, can we do that this year? We haven't done it for a long time. And so we had him come to help us with the top story because I didn't want Kevin up there, but then it ended up Kevin was up there the whole time with him. So, because, when somebody hasn't done it before, you kind of have to show them what we've done in the past. But anyway, yep, so that kind of got us going. And then, once you get going, if people that have been here a long time know, we pretty much had all the lights in the garage. It was just a matter of getting them out. We didn't have to. I asked Kevin the other day. I said, I don't think we've spent more than $20 buying anything this year. It was in the garage. It just needed unpacked and put up. So, and in looking through our notes, we couldn't hardly believe it. But I think it was 2004 when we last did lights outside on our house. So
wow, no kidding.
It was time.
Yeah. Well, you did a great job, and this year, I think especially this year where people are trying to stay a little closer to home and take care of our health a little bit under this situation. It's nice to get out and drive around and see the lights. So thanks a lot.
It is, and we like to do that too. And there's some wonderful ones in town that we enjoy getting out and driving and seeing because everybody has different ideas and it's fun. So it's been fun for us. We've put a lot of time in it. We keep thinking of more things we want to do and so forth, but we're just about out of power, I think. So.
It looks to me like you might have to add a generator if you're going to go any further with
funny that you say that because when I rolled over in bed this morning, the first words out of Kevin's mouth was, we could borrow the generator that the kids have for the shaved ice trailer, and I said, I hope you're kidding. He said, I am. I guess he woke up thinking about it. I don't know.
Oh, man. Well, it's great. And by the way, I don't want to embarrass you, but you and Kevin, along with Runza and some of the other business ventures that you're in, have been so good about, returning things back to the community, supporting community activities all year long, just not around Christmas. So we appreciate it. We hope that going into 2021 that everybody can work together a little easier than we have this past year, but we appreciate it so much.
Well, thank you. And, actually we've all, it's probably been more trying for a lot of people, but, we've all worked together well in this community during this time. And it's just been great to see kind of how people have worked together to get through this trying time. But thank you very much for all of your help. And, we feel like we have just been truly blessed in this community. We came here going on 38 years ago and never, ever thought we would be here this long. We really thought we would be here a couple years and got here and decided it was just a pretty good place to be.
Well,
so
it's good having you here.
We feel like we have been far blessed beyond what we can give, so we do everything we can to try to return it back.
All right. And when you see my wife, Joan, ask her about the oily cat story.
Okay,
I
will. Are you needing any more cats?
No. We had an adventure yesterday that she could tell you about.
Okay, I'll have to ask her. I'm anxious to hear about it.
All right, thanks, Joyce. And when we hang up, we're going to give somebody an opportunity to win those cinnamon rolls.
Right. So we have a half a dozen cinnamon rolls. It's the first caller that it needs to be somebody that has never won from Runza before. If they would call in to the radio station, you'll get that name to us, and they can make arrangements with us to pick up half a dozen cinnamon rolls whenever they would like those. And also, again, happy 8th birthday to that Garrett Williams. And if somebody from his family wants to stop by today, or it doesn't even have to be today, we'll have a certificate for a free combo meal for Garrett Williams for his 8th birthday, and they can pick it up and get that meal whenever he'd like it.
All right. Thanks, Joyce. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Same to you. All right. We'll get that line cleared, and we'll take the first caller who has never won anything at Runza before. And you'll call, and you'll win yourself a half dozen cinnamon rolls, and the phone's already ringing. So why don't we play a little Christmas spirit music while we find out who our winner is here. All right. Congratulations to Jeff Flaster. Jeff, you're the winner, and we'll get a hold of Joyce if she's not listening and let her know that you're the winner. We appreciate it very much. And everybody out there who listens and participates and takes part makes our day, and not in the Clint Eastwood way. All right. That's pretty heavy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about the Garden Center. There's still some shopping time, plenty of shopping time left, and they have some really neat arrangements and different things that they want you to look at. Might even have a tree or two left.
Yeah, if you still have a few people on your list that you need to get gifts for, well, think about getting them at the Garden Center in Broken Bow. Stop by and check out some of the Christmas items that the Garden Center has out now. Snowmen, signs with Christmas messages, light-up decor, and more. Stop by and take a look at what is left. Not sure what to get? Hey, don't forget gift certificates make a great gift to the Garden Center. Still have some Christmas trees left, nice and full, poinsettias left, so come and grab yours and get in that Christmas spirit. Also, while you're at the Garden Center, make sure you register to win Garden Center gift cards. Write your name and number on your Garden Center receipt and enter to win a $50 gift card, which will be given out on Friday, December 18th. They'll draw 2. So when you're into the Garden Center, make sure you take advantage of that. Give them a call if you need to, 872-6095, the number to call, at the Garden Center in Broken Bow. They are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 5:30. Also open on Saturday from 10 until 2.
Thank you, Brent. And, of course, today we'll continue with the kindergarten interviews, some of those you've already heard this morning. Today is the 14th, so today it's Arnold, as they're featured on KBBN, and the Ansley kindergartners on KCNI. And tomorrow it will be Anselmo Myrna on KBBN and Arcadia on KCNI. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. And then on Tuesday we'll flip that around. It'll be Arcadia on KBBN, Anselmo Myrna on KCNI, in case you don't catch them. And we have had some calls and emails and different things from mothers and grandmothers saying, could you send that to me? I'm unable to catch it. We understand that, but we'll not be able to send out the individual files to you. That would be a big job, and we are kind of doing some Christmas things. So here's the neat thing. Emily and Jeremy have worked up a system where they'll all be posted on Sandals Express as they complete, when they're completed, and you can go back and listen to all the kids if you want to, but they'll get that posted just a little bit later on. So if you miss them, you'll still catch them later. $15 a month to have your car polished up and cleaned. Is that still going on?
Well, $15 a month for unlimited washes and vacuums.
Wow.
Yep, still going on at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. They've got some great things going on now through December 24th. Take advantage of some great specials at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing in Broken Bow. For $15 a month, unlimited washes and vacuums for your vehicle. And they're also right now taking $25 off every gift certificate that is purchased. Now, there's 3 options of gift certificates that you can get at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing. One for the interior. You can get a gift certificate to clean the exterior, or put them together and get the complete package. And right now it's $25 off every gift certificate purchased. This going on now through December 24th. They can be purchased online at lbcustomchrome.com/MMP, or give them a call at 872-6212. You can stop by and talk to them, too, at LB Custom Chrome and Detailing in Broken Bow.
A big thank you to Viero Wireless for being a part of the show today. You'll see their logo on the Facebook Live feed, the video. And you'll also know that they're helping us make sure that we can get connected when we go out and do sports contests like we have been doing and plan to do more of. So thank you, Viero Wireless. And you folks should stop into the store nearest you. Here in Broken Bow, it's on the north side of the square, and Chantel is there. And they've got some end-of-the-year deals that they can show you, or maybe some deals coming up in the first part of next year that can save you some money and get you some bandwidth that you've been looking for. So check it out at the store nearest you. They have stores here in Broken Bow in several locations here in 6 states. and they'll be ready to help you. Tell them the Breakfast Show sent you. All right, now we have to do a little research here today, if we can. We're going to be visiting with Mo, Ideal Realty, right after the 9 o'clock weather and news.
Okay.
Then we would like to get a hold of Lindsay.
Yes, I was hoping you would, at the Custer County Foundation.
Yes, and find out how things went with the virtual auction.
Yes, and she told me apparently one of the items was an autographed baseball bat by Chicago Cubs third baseman Chris Bryant. Now, she told me last week that if the bat was still there, I could come in and for a $20 donation to the foundation, that even rhymed, didn't it?
It did.
I could get my picture taken with the bat before it was given to the person who won it in the bidding. So I need to ask her that. I need to find out if the bat's still there, because if you're watching Facebook Live, I've got my Chicago Cubs batting cage jersey on. So I was going to go make my donation and get my picture taken with the bat if it's still available.
And I was going to mention your shirt, but I just forgot.
Yeah.
Especially after you're getting the big Christmas sock.
That's right. That's my stocking. I'm a lifetime member of the nice list.
Oh, boy.
visiting BruningBank.com. If you would rather meet with one of our home loan experts, give us a call at 308-872-2757 to schedule an appointment. Buying for the first time? Not a problem. Get pre-qualified and complete the loan process online or in person as well. Bruning Bank, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 473773, member FDIC.
It is 2 minutes away from news time. That gives us 2 minutes to talk a little bit, Brent, about the house decorating contest.
Oh, good. Yeah, I've seen that a lot of people, well, number one, a lot of people have been decorating. And then number two, several people have went out, taken a picture, and sent it into our email address to get entered.
Yes, and today and tomorrow is your last 2 days to do that. By the end of the day tomorrow, you need to have those in. And all you got to do, as Brent mentioned, snap that shot with your digital device and email it to info@sandhillsexpress.com. Include your name and the address of the display. And we'll give you till 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon to get those in. It's all brought to you by Gibbons Electric, because he doesn't monkey around, and he was helping people get their houses decorated, and he wanted to get this idea out there, and it's a good one. Now, you must be located in Custer County or within 10 miles of the county line to participate. $150 cash, first place, $125 cash, second place, $100 third place cash prize, and that's put together by participating businesses and Gibbons Electric and KCNI KBBN Radio. And then when this ends, the judging begins. And we'll hear about the sponsors that are making this promotion happen along with Gibbons during that period of time. And we'll have you folks out there vote on what you think is the best display. So it's the people's choice.
Nice.
I could go with that, but I'm not going to, Brent.
That's probably best.
I think it's best. News is next.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Special Report. An ICU nurse in New York has just become one of the first healthcare professionals in the U.S. to receive a COVID vaccine. Governor Andrew Cuomo watched remotely as Sandra Lindsay rolled up a scrub sleeve on Long Island.
This vaccine is exciting because I believe this is the weapon that will end the war. It's the beginning of the last chapter of the book.
CBS's Chris Van Cleve is monitoring vaccine arrivals.
UPS Flight 3477 carried roughly half of those first doses for Americans, touching down at the company's Louisville hub with Captain Houston Mills at the controls.
Do you feel like you were delivering hope? Absolutely. We know it's going to make a meaningful difference in the lives of so many.
The Trump administration rolling out a campaign to try to convince doubters like Katrin Delger in Des Moines.
Just the uncertainty of it. It's kind of scary.
COVID deaths in the U.S. are expected to top 300,000 within the next day. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Deb Carson.
In Sunday night's NFL action, the Bills beat the Steelers 26-15. Buffalo improves to 10-3 while dropping the Steelers to 11-2. And with the loss, Pittsburgh falls into the number 2 seed in the AFC playoff picture. 12-1 Chiefs are now in that number 1 seed in the AFC. Kansas City beat the Dolphins 33-27. Chiefs also clinched the AFC West title with the win, while Miami falls to 8-5. New Orleans Saints lost to Jalen Hurts and the Eagles, 24-21 Philly. New Orleans falls to 10-3 and drops out of the NFC's number 1 seed. The Packers now sit in that top seed. They took down the Lions 31-24, improving to 10-3. Colts rolled over the Raiders 44-27 to improve to 9-4. While in college football news, Auburn fired Coach Gus Malzahn, while Illinois fired Coach Lovie Smith.
Here's your weatherology forecast. A winter weather advisory goes into effect for tonight. First for today, look for increasing cloud cover with highs approaching 30. Then for tonight, snow developing, around an inch of nighttime snow accumulation, a low of 19 degrees. And snow still likely out near Tuesday, another inch or two of accumulation there in the upper 20s. But sunny and milder on Wednesday, 42. For the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Michael Carroll.
News and weather was brought to you today by Custer Electric and Irrigation in Broken Bow. Did you have pivots underwater this year? Custer Electric and Irrigation's inspection process checks your center drives and gearboxes to fix any potential water damage that could hold you back this spring. It's a 46-point checklist and a service guarantee that gives peace of mind without stretching your budget. Get on the inspection list and enjoy 10% off all parts used. Now through February 2021, the driveline conversion program is going on. If you're in the market to upgrade your driveline to Zematic by Lindsay products, you get a $50 per tower rebate. Don't forget that Custer Electric and Irrigation is your electrician too. From grain bin, reed wires, augers, and other bin repairs to residential electrical like new homes, remodels, troubleshooting, and more. They do commercial electrical too. Lance and the crew can repair motors and generators, wired new or remodeled shops, and much more. Call Custer Electric and Irrigation today at 872-7786. Check them out on Facebook or at custerei.com. Custer Electric and Irrigation. Experience the difference.
All right. Thank you, Custer Electric and Irrigation, for being part of the breakfast show. And thank you to Mo with Ideal Realty for being on the show with us this morning. Good morning, young lady. How are you doing?
Good morning, Dave. Doing great.
Good. You know, you look so young with that reddish hair, and your husband is turning frosty. How's that working out for everybody out there on the farm?
Well, you know, age is wisdom.
Well put.
Oh,
Mo.
man, that was a good one. That was a good one. Hey, do you know of an electrician near your area that could help you with your Christmas lights?
Oh, you know, that's a little bit of a sore subject to our house, so.
Oh, is it? Oh, geez, I'm hitting all the good spots this morning.
Yeah, I love putting up Christmas lights, not so much.
Oh, you don't?
On here. But no, he does not enjoy putting up Christmas lights.
Oh, well, when you do that sort of thing for a living, I guess, you know, maybe that makes sense. It's kind of like, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, but it's the Christmas song. When one light goes out, they all go out. You get very frustrated. And, yeah, that's kind of, you know, when it doesn't work right, everybody looks at him like he's supposed to magically make it work.
Well, sure.
So
yeah.
Maybe that's why he doesn't care for it.
Doesn't need the pressure. Doesn't need the pressure.
Right.
Boy, oh boy, I see a lot of your signs around, Mo, and a lot of sold signs. It looks like it's pretty active for Ideal Realty.
It is, yes. We have been, Kirsten and I have been super busy. Luckily, people have been calling to list houses because we're having about 2, 3, sometimes 4 closings a month. So, yeah, it was that we were getting very nervous about 2 weeks ago that we would have nothing to sell come the end of the year. Those interest rates being low have really got people looking and making offers this time of year, which usually pretty slow time of year, and we just haven't slowed down. We've gotten 3 new listings in the last week and a half. So, and we're working on another one. So we have 5 sale pendings going on right now. Yeah, we'll have a closing tomorrow. We'll have 1 closing a week to the end of the year.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Active. Now, I believe I saw one of the signs going into a yard just the other day when I was headed up to my mother's place, and they were hopping out of the car and sticking the sign on the yard. Can you run through some of the new listings that you have?
Absolutely. So, 3 of the new listings we have. One is out on Highway 21, just about a mile and a quarter out of town. It is, and it's on the west side. You'll see our sign right there. It is a 4-bedroom, 4-bathroom. It's a newer home that was added on to. I believe the year it was built was 1995. The current owners added on in 2010. All the utilities were new, new heat pump, water heater in 2010 when they did the addition, put on a back deck, put a master bedroom is on the addition, where you can go out the back deck from the living room or from the master. Then it also has 3 more bedrooms on the main level. Most of the living space is on the main level of this house, which is really nice. So 4 bedrooms are all on the main level. 3 of the bathrooms are on the main level, and then there's a half bath and a family room in the basement. There's a loft above the kitchen which has a beautiful view looking east. 2-stall attached garage. It's on 3/4 of an acre. They remodeled the kitchen. It's got new kitchen cabinets, quartz countertop. The windows are either Pella or Anderson in the house. It's a gorgeous house. Everything, the roof from that hailstorm year and a half, 2 years ago now, probably about. New roof, new siding, gutters, everything's new on the exterior. So this is definitely move-in ready. You can see it on the website. We have a virtual tour of it. Very, very, very nice listing, nice house.
Well, it doesn't sound like that will probably not be around a real long time.
I would not think so.
Yeah.
Would not think so.
Yeah.
Then we have another bigger house, 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. This is at 540 North 10th. This house, it's a little bit of a fixer-upper. It has the kitchen sheetrocked. You can finish it, any way you would like. But this one does need a little bit of TLC. 2-story Queen Anne type house. It's got a really nice back deck with it's actually covered back deck. It's got a lot of character to it. It's got gingerbread, that kind of stuff. It's got a boat out front window. A lot of real wood floors in it. The woodwork's beautiful, turn-of-the-century type woodwork, doors. It's got a half bath on the main level, full bath upstairs. Does have a basement, has a bathroom also, so bathroom on each level. Just a lot of different ways this one could be finished for someone who wants to finish it, do-it-yourselfer, or for the price, $59.9 is the price on it. You could even hire done and have a very nice home.
You could.
And it's also located up on North 10th, so you're close to both schools, Melham. Great location.
That's where I saw the sign going in, and that house has had some great families in it over the years, and I remember being in it. As I remember, there's a very beautiful staircase right up front there when you walk in. And
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Beautiful foyer. It's got that. If you like character in a home, it's got a lot of character. You could do a lot of stuff with it.
Okay.
Third new listing, 1-bedroom, 1-bath. It's at 240 North 13th. Everything's been done in it, though. The owner has had it as an investment property. The roof's new. It's got vinyl exterior. The furnace is newer. Flooring is newer. Painted nice neutral colors. Bathroom's been updated. This you could buy as a nice starter home. Oh, it's got a 1-stall detached garage. You could buy it. It'd be a great starter home, or another person could buy it for an investment property. It would be ready to rent immediately.
Okay. Well, those are all nice listings for depending on what people are looking for. You got great potential in the older home to fix up, and the other one sounds like it's completely ready to go. The first listing you had, or a smaller home that would fit some budgets out there that you only need a few less square feet than some of the other ones you listed. I always think about when I hear you talking about these houses, Mo, about how lives change, needs change, depending on, I don't know, when you're a parent and you have 3 kids and they're all in elementary school and high school, you don't think that's ever going to end, and then when because it's a really cool time in life, and you just it goes by really fast. Next thing you know, you end up with an empty house, and all of a sudden you have stairs and different things that you never thought of that you need to maybe start thinking of. That house might fit somebody else better than you, so you need to go look for something that would be a better fit for that moment in your life, and I'm sure you see a lot of that.
We do. Yeah, it's changing. Yeah, you're changing your lifestyle, don't have as many kids. And sometimes, they're like, I want to downsize, but I don't want to downsize too much because the kids might come home.
Yeah.
But like you said, the bedroom situation, maybe we want a master on the main level. we'd like to change. Maybe not a lot less square footage, but maybe rearranging of how the house flows. So whatever the situation is, just give us a call, and we would try to make your life easier for you.
Okay. And you mentioned the virtual tours, which is great these days, not only just because of what's going on right now in our world. It's also a great tool anyway, right?
It is. I'm glad we did start this, and yes, we did because of the COVID, but it really does make it easier for people to go on, and pictures are great, and we try to do our best on our pictures, but you can't feel the flow of the house from pictures. You don't know where the bedrooms are, from the bathrooms, from the kitchen. So the virtual tour really does help. And right now, we're trying to tell people on top of, hey, go look at the house first at a virtual tour. That's step one to see if you're even interested. If you're interested and you really are serious, about changing, buying a house, maybe moving to town or changing. If you live in town, you want something different. Next step is always to go to the bank and get pre-qualified. And especially with what's going on now, they're saying, we're going through our holidays. They're saying, surge in cases. We're asking people to pre-qualify. The sellers, we're all kind of in agreement. Have a pre-qualification letter or proof of funds letter. Have that ready before you call to see a property. And then, Kirsten and I are wearing our masks during showings. We request, if people would, that would be awesome. We're not forcing anyone to do anything they don't want to do. And just be, we just want people to be aware. Some of our houses are owner-occupied. So, if you put yourself in the seller's shoes, we really like people to hand sanitize before they come in, because you can't help but to want to open a door or, touch something. And if someone lives there, you try to be respectful of other people's property and wear a mask. We put our hand sanitizer on before we go in the house. So just some of the things, especially this time of year. Not just COVID. We got flu. We got colds. Just to try to be respectful when you go in to see properties.
Sure, it's their home yet. They still reside there and own it. That should be something they are comfortable with. So we understand that completely. Can you talk a little bit about, this market's really brisk right now. It sounds to me like you guys could use some more listings.
We sure could, and we're kind of just trying to think outside the box and who can we talk to. And one of the things we sat at the office and we were discussing was there are still vacant homes in town that maybe are family homes, and the family just doesn't know what to do yet, or maybe it's not ready, which a lot of them are. Maybe someone passes or moves to assisted living, and you don't know what to do with it. Give us a call. It is what we do for a living, and we'll walk through a process with you on a family home. We'll talk about the personal property. We'll talk about what it takes to get it prepped for sale, and we can help with all of those things. Don't be afraid to call us if it's just not quite ready. Because that's what we do for a living. We'll walk you through the process. We can come up with a timetable and what you need to do to get it sold.
All right. Okay. Now, Brent, did you have any questions? Because I know that you and Shelley someday will be alone together. Well, I just, are you going to need more space, Brent, if it's just the two of you, so that you won't have fights, or do you want to have less space?
Probably a nice big backyard, somewhere to just go outside. How's that?
There you go. Well, you notice Mike and I have not downsized.
Yeah.
2 floors is a good thing, right? Well,
just let the cat out of the bag there, Dave.
Yeah, I hear you. I think most people understand. we love one another, but a little space doesn't hurt. And as Brent mentioned, that could be a big selling point for somebody. A nice big backyard, whether they have kids or dogs or just want to have their own space out there.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Oh, is there anything that we didn't talk about you wanted to mention?
No, I think we covered all my points. I even had a little outline here, Dave. You did great.
Wow. How about you mentioned the visual tour, the virtual tour, and of course you are a Facebooker and you have a web page and you have all sorts of ways to reach out. You want to run through that real quick?
Absolutely. So our website is goidealrealty.com. You can find all of our information there, all of our listings, our emails, our cell numbers, the office number. We are also on a multiple listing service, so you can find us on Realtor.com, Zillow.com, Homes.com, Trulia.com, all of the national websites, Lands of America, all those different websites you can find us on. And we're on Facebook. And through our website, you can sign up. It asks if you want to get emails. Again, the only email we send you is something about a home. We don't send junk emails. If we want a recipe or you want to know how to prep your house, you go to our Facebook page. That's where we post those type things. Okay. So if you want to be the first to know about a listing or if it has reduced or any of that, sign up for the emails, and it'll go directly to your email account.
Okay. Thanks so much. It gives us an opportunity, too, to wish you and your family and your workers and everybody that you're involved with a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you. Same to you.
And behave yourself and stay off the naughty list.
I will try.
Okay. Thanks, Mo.
All right. Thanks, Dave.
20 past the hour. You know, I was thinking, Brad, about putting you on the spot there about you and your
Well, you did,
wife.
yes. I wasn't ready for that.
But then I'm thinking, okay, you've got grandkids.
Yes.
And so you there you go. We just talking about you want to have space in a yard and things because, so you've raised your girls are all grown up and someday they'll be finding their own spots. But you've got grandkids already coming in the door, the kitchen door to keep things lively. So things change and they stay the same, right?
Kind of. Yep. It's just kind of a full circle sometimes.
Sure is. Hey, we have another Arnold kindergartner to feature. We're going to do that right after this.
Serving up 2 bacon or sausage meat and potato breakfast burritos for just $5. This kind of value makes de-burritoing yourself from underneath your covers totally worth it. Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
This interview is sponsored by Mills Hardware. I'm Emily here in Arnold with Miss Zoelle. How are you today, Zoelle?
Good.
Good. Are you having a good day?
Yeah.
What have you been up to so far?
I've been at school.
What are you learning at school today?
Letters.
Your letters? Very good. Are you learning how to write them all too? That's good. So, do you know what holiday's coming up?
Christmas.
And what do you like about Christmas time?
I like when we celebrate Christmas.
When you celebrate Christmas, yeah.
At my house.
Do you do anything special at your house?
Yeah.
Yeah? What do you do?
You just get we already got our Christmas stuff out.
Like a Christmas tree?
The Christmas stuff go outside. We didn't get our Christmas tree out yet.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. What does it look like when you do set up your Christmas tree?
It looks like when it's outside.
Does it have lights on it?
Yeah.
Pretty lights, or maybe ornaments and decorations?
I have lights on it and ornaments.
Very good. Is there a favorite ornament that you like to hang on the tree every year?
A star.
The star
goes up on the tree.
Very good. Very good. Well, Zoelle, do you have any brothers or sisters?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister.
Are you going to get them any presents?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you done your shopping yet?
No.
Not yet. What kind of presents do you want to get them?
I'm going to get my brother's trucks.
Oh, I bet they'll love it. That's a good idea. Well, and what about you? Did you ask for anything special?
I want to play horsey. I could ride on, and it can move.
That would be so much fun. And who gives you presents? Does Santa come to your house? He does. How does he get there?
He flies and
He flies?
Yeah.
Does he have reindeer that help him? Do you know the reindeer's names?
No.
No. What about a favorite Christmas song?
Jingle Bell?
You like that one? Me too. Me too. Well, Zoel, I hope you have a good Christmas, okay? Thanks so much for talking with me. Can you say see you later?
See you later.
Thank you, Zoel.
This interview was sponsored by Mills Hardware in Arnold.
Thank you, Zoel. Wonderful conversation there. We have a few things we want to remind you of. We've talked about some different businesses and job opportunities, but we have a few left. Let's head down to Cozad and talk about Rustic and Red. We love talking about that store because it's just a really cool place to go and see and shop.
Yes, and I've always said it's one of the best smelling stores there is. Boy, you walk in and it just smells so good. And every third Thursday of the month, they do what they call their Sip and Shop. And, of course, it's really special during the Christmas season with the way the store is all decorated up. And they'll be having their Sip and Shop this Thursday. Sipping begins at 4. They'll be open until 7. And as always, they'll have some in-store specials going on all day long. And then at 4 o'clock, you can sample some yummy drinks and enjoy the sipping that goes on. So be listening for their specials during the week. You can follow them on Facebook at Rustic and Red to stay up to date with all their new arrivals and the third Thursday details. The store beautifully decorated, as we said, for Christmas with all kinds of unique gifts. So if you're looking for something to do and you just need to get away or something, head on over to Rustic and Red and enjoy their Sip and Shop this Thursday. There will be specials going on all day long, and then their sipping will begin at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll be open until 7 this Thursday at Rustic and Red in Cozad.
All right, we're going to visit a little bit about the Pizza Hut. I know that they've had different things going on as far as help available, and they've had the change things up a little bit as far as the dining goes. Do you have any information on that this morning?
No, don't, but we'll remind you that they're open for delivery and, of course, open for pickup. I know that they've kind of put together a little lunch special, too, with personal pan pizzas and stuff. So, yeah, if you're looking for delicious food, Pizza Hut in Broken Bow always satisfies.
All right, I'm going to test your memory.
Okay.
What's the phone number at the Pizza Hut?
872-6472. I've called it once or twice. That's one of those must phone numbers for Brent's memory.
You and Bob Bowles, he can remember that one as well. I think that was a Friday night deal. They would call Pizza Hut and get pizzas, and that's just the way you can do it, and they'll deliver them right to your door.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut here in Broken Bow, Nebraska. Not far from the Pizza Hut is a facility called Quality Senior Villages, a very, very important service that we have available to us when it comes time to think of the safety of our loved ones who may be suffering from loss of memory, dementia, Alzheimer's, those sorts of things. It takes special care, special facility, and we have one.
Yeah, we do. Quality Senior Villages, a wonderful care facility right here in Broken Bow. Of course, they continue to take every measure possible to keep their residents and staff safe during this time, following all of the recommendations from the CDC as well as DHHS to protect their residents. And that means, unfortunately not being able to allow some folks in to visit the residents like we have in the past. So if you have someone at Quality Senior Villages, they do remind you, just give the center a call, and they will visit with you and try to get you connected with the people in their facility. They can do video chats, things like that, Skype, Messenger video. So just give them a call today, 872-6387. It's a great care facility, and I think they also offer help to those who are taking care of people battling through Alzheimer's and dementia. So there are services available even outside the facility as well. So to find out more, just give Quality Senior Villages a call at 872-6387.
All right. Let's see here now. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm trying to stay out of trouble today, and it's going pretty well. I don't think I've gotten any deep water and sent Brent to the island today. So
No, I don't think so.
I think it's all good. We want to talk a little bit about Super Sally.
Yes,
and
Super Sally.
Dynamic Diane at Awards and More. And they, by the way, are working hard to get everything ready that you've ordered up and want to have personalized. But they kind of got a deadline to be able to finish this up for you folks if you're going to come in and do some shopping.
Yeah, and the deadline they've kind of set is today.
Today's it.
So if you're wanting to try to get something personalized, a neat gift for someone on your Christmas list, and you want to use Awards and More in their wonderful way that they do things there, you need to contact them by today so that they can try to get that all put together for you in time for Christmas. Awards and More in Broken Bow, excited to help you cross off some special people off your gift-giving list. They specialize in personalization, and personalized gifts are extra special when it comes to those you love. Awards and More on the Square in Broken Bow, your personalized gift headquarters, open Monday through Thursday, 9 until 5. And again, if you want to get a gift from Awards and More, something personalized and neat for someone on your list, make sure you give them a contact today to see if they can get that ready to go for you by Christmas.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Apperson.
Thank you, Mr. Burney.
One ringy-dingy.
Mm-hmm. Two ringy-dingies.
Good morning, Custer County Foundation. This is Lindsay. May I help you?
Oh, what a kind,
that is nice.
Wonderful voice to answer the phone.
Guys.
That is just sweet.
I did like how I could hear ringy dingy when I answered the phone. That was comical. You should try that more often.
Yeah.
Well, that shows our age.
What was the Sesame Street character that would the Count, right?
Oh yeah, that
one
Sure.
ringy dingy.
He would count everything.
Yeah.
He would.
I could
That's
tell.
going way back.
That's going way back. That's going way back. Okay, let's go back to this weekend.
Yeah.
On Saturday when you close things up on the auction this year. Now, for those who don't know, I think most people have discovered that, you know, we're not going to have the gala that you usually have every year to raise money for the Custer County Foundation. So you guys came up with this outside-the-box great idea, and I know it took quite a bit of work to put this together from scratch and also, of course, get everything listed and all the things that had to be done. So thank you for that.
Oh, sure.
And then let's talk a little bit about the auction itself. How'd things go?
You know, I think considering the change of plans from what we regularly do, the activity was fantastic. We had a lot of registered users. We had more registered users than people would come to the event, so we were excited to see that, and a lot of people who maybe have never attended the event before. So we really appreciated just the new activity, so that was fun to see. From the auction, it looks like we raised a little over $50,000.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, so we were excited about that. And then we do also get some offline donations as well. So we're probably going to end up netting close to $65,000, $70,000 from the gala. So, you know, still a great success, and that's still a lot of money that we can put towards our grants program for 2021. And you know, we knew it would be a little less than years past, but honestly, you know, net in years past runs anywhere from 80 to 100. So to be at that net about 70, we were super excited about it.
Yeah, you know, I think, Lindsay, just talking with our business partners, you know, from March until now, that actually sounds about right. You know,
yeah.
Percentage-wise of what people have seen not come through the door or into the cash drawer. That sounds kind of about the same percentages, which that's good that people went ahead and did what they could under the circumstances, because this is very important things what you guys do there. So that's good.
Yeah, yep. We were definitely excited. It was fun to watch. I mean, honestly, normally Lisa and I don't necessarily get to pay that great of attention to the silent and live auctions, so to be able to sit there and and watch it was very fun.
Yeah, I watched it. I think a lot of people did. Spent kind of the weekend looking and doing a little bidding, and we had some family over on Saturday, and next thing I look over, and they were looking at it because they had bid on some things. So it was pretty cool that way. I must say that I did not get the TV I was shooting for.
Well, I did see that, Dave.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a bummer.
Oh well.
You win some, you lose some, I guess.
Yes, and the money goes where it's supposed to go, no matter who gets it. That's the cool thing about it.
Very true. That is a great point.
And
Yep.
I did not get the fishing package, but I was brave enough to use my real name. Some of these codes were a little out of this world, didn't you think?
I thought they were fun. I was laughing hysterically when certain people would bid on stuff, and it was just very creative and very fun. But yes, you were one of the brave ones, Dave. So that was, good on you. Good on you.
Well, I wanted to. I thought maybe that would stir some things up if they could bid against me, because I'm not the most popular guy in the world. And I tried to come off a little bit aggressive on that, but I hope we stirred up a little extra for you here at the station. We did get the local option donated by Bruning Bank, and we're going to.
Oh, good.
We're going to put that to work on our January promotion that we were planning anyway. It'll fit perfectly. So.
Well, that's fantastic.
gonna work great.
And when Brent comes in to take his photo,
Okay.
you got that $20, Brent? Are you ready?
Yes. I've got my. Wow, cash. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
No. Yes, I was going to ask you about that. So I can, because I have my Chicago Cubs batting cage jersey on. I brought my ball cap and everything. I'm decked out, so I will be there. I'll just come right when the show is over and get my picture taken, and I have my donation ready.
Super, and I think that's a great idea. The sooner the better, because the bat's still here, so I can still get your picture in.
All right, I'll head that direction when the show is over.
And if Dave trusts you, we would like Dave to come in too, though. So maybe we don't give you the Bruning package, but we'll make Dave come in and get that. So
I'll come in. I'll even bring a good check with me that doesn't won't bounce.
And that's a great point. We do accept offline donations, so if you would prefer to pay with a check rather than the credit card you registered for, you sure have that option to do that. Obviously, we'd prefer that you come and take care of that this week, just to get all our loose ends tied up, but that is definitely an option. And we are open from 9 to 5. We do have a few commitments this week with going to talk to seniors on scholarships, so you may just want to make sure that we are here, but for the most part, we should be in the office as much as we can from that 9 to 5 period.
Okay. One last question. Wasn't there a dilly bar prize in there? A dilly bar?
The freezer with a year's supply of dilly bars, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Do you recall who got that?
I can look. Hold on just a minute.
Because we have a Dairy Queen promotion here that we wanted to do, and I thought it might be fun to find out who won a freezer full of dilly bars.
For a year? Oh, man, my grandkids would have loved that.
Well, the winning bidder is Ho Ho Ho.
Oh, Santa Claus. It seems fitting that would be the person who got.
Guy about that.
Yeah, a year's supply of dilly bars.
Yeah, maybe his tummy's getting a little too slim. He needs to get that built back up.
There you go.
Well, a freezer full of dilly bars ought to do it, right?
Yeah, it definitely should.
Lindsay, Lisa, thanks so much. Appreciate everything you guys do. By the way, I think, did we talk about this the other day? We were having some technical problems when we were there, and I don't know if I caught everything. Did we talk about outgoing board members and incoming board members?
We did not. We are losing Jamie Anderson, Juliana Jenkins, and Brett Eggleston. And and we lost Todd Lundstrom earlier in the year from when he relocated.
Right.
Oh, no, sorry, we lost Neil Ness. Neil Ness, the other one. Todd was last year. It's kind of hard to keep them all straight. But anyway, we are going to greatly miss all 4 of those board members. They have been fantastic board members. Brett, Jamie, and Juliana, they were 9-year board members and just had a really positive, great impact on the foundation, and definitely appreciate their time, talent, and treasure that they gave over the last 9 years. And knowing all 3 of them, and Neil as well, I anticipate seeing their support, even after the fact that they're off the board. So appreciate everything they've done. And as far as new board members coming in, you're going to put me on the spot here and see if I can't remember everybody. We've got Shelley Griffith coming in from the Callaway area. I believe she's the Economic Development Director over in Callaway. And then we have Kim Shipwright from Bruning Bank. I know you harass her a lot, so now you can
that's
harass her about this too.
Even more fun. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. We also have Brent Custer coming in. He's over at the insurance State Farm. No, not State Farm.
Shelter.
Yep.
There we go. I knew it started with an S. And then we also have Hunter Thomas coming on from Thomas Livestock. I think you know him, Dave.
I do, and that's why I brought it up, because they stopped. Hunter and Faith stopped over on Saturday, and they were the ones looking at their phone because they were bidding, and he mentioned to us that he was excited about being on the board. So
and we're excited to have him. He's probably going to be one of the younger board members we've ever had.
Yeah.
And, it'll be great to get a different perspective from that generation, and I'm excited. So we've got some great board members coming on, and it'll be fun to see what they do while they're here.
Yeah. Well, there's always that transition period, but as you said, you have the folks that are outgoing they're going to support you and help that transition be a smooth one. So congratulations to the one guys and gals coming in, but a big thank you to the outgoing members. I know from coming in and doing the remotes over the years that I see the seating chart and all the different things that are going on for the gala and all of the other things that go on there. There's a lot of work put into that, so we appreciate it.
There sure is. So, yep. Well,
all right.
Thank you. And thank you guys for all your help in promoting the event. It was fun to listen to you guys, and I think you did a great job of helping us boost our numbers, so thank you guys.
Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to you and your family and friends.
Yes, same to you guys.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Lindsay Diven Cook. She's doing a great job. She's a wonderful young lady. I just enjoy working with her, Brent. She's got a real positive attitude. And Lisa there, who had that position formerly, so they just work together so well. And they have a little fun there, too, I think.
They should.
Yeah. We were talking about the situation where you get a bill on your phone and you got to figure out whether it's real or not, and they have these automatic renewals on some software and so forth. And it's very frustrating, but a 6-year-old now, spent $16,000 on his mother's iPad.
Oh, my.
Yes. A 6-year-old in Connecticut got himself on Santa's naughty list.
I would say so.
The first grader got a hold of his mom's iPad and racked up $16,000 in Apple App Store charges for his favorite video game. First, Mom thought it was a fraud. Then she figured it out when she called Apple. They said there was nothing they could do because she didn't call within 60 days of each charge.
Oh, come on.
She's now trying to pay off the debt and advises parents to check the security settings on their Apple devices. Ouch.
Yeah, ouch is right. Whew. Well, I hope he was able to I hope the 6-year-old was able to keep what he bought.
Well, he should have.
I guess.
She paid for it, or going to pay for it.
Man. Hey, Dave.
Yes.
What better kind of cake is there to have than an ice cream cake?
Oh, there's hard to beat an ice cream cake.
You better believe it. Especially an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen in Broken Bow wants to remind you that their ice cream cakes are a wonderful holiday dessert and a yummy treat for your holiday plans. They have cakes that are all ready to go for you. You can call ahead and order a decorative cake as well. So all special orders need to be made 24 hours in advance. So please stop by or give Dairy Queen a call today at 308-767-2067. Now, let me give you that number again, 767-2067. That's to call Dairy Queen in Broken Bow in case you want to kind of make a special decorative cake, ice cream cake for the upcoming holiday season.
And last but not least this morning, we would be amiss if we didn't mention the loss of country legend Charlie Pride. He passed away from COVID-19 complications. He died on Saturday. And, of course, he was country music's first black superstar and the first black member of the Country Music Hall of Fame. He had more than 50 country top 10 hits, and the 86-year-old received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the CMAs last month, where you mentioned you saw him and heard him sing.
He did, yes. He did perform a little bit and was on stage to tell everybody thank you. So that's great that he got the opportunity to do that before he passed.
And unfortunately now, the Country Music Association is facing some backlash about their in-person indoor show. But I don't know that they have proof that Charlie got it there, but that was part of the news story.
First concert I ever went to as a kid, Charlie Pride.
Wow.
Dad took me to see Charlie Pride at the Hall County Fair in Grand Island, and I've been a fan ever since.
I think there was only one other black country entertainer that was in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry. Of course, Charlie was invited to come play as he became more popular, but there was a regular that performed there. And unfortunately, he was very popular in the early years, and they kind of pushed him out. And then they brought him back later in the years and kind of an apology and put him back in the show. But Charlie was the first guest from the outside as a black performer in that theater. So he made history. Interesting guy.
Yes.
We'll take
that was a Major League Baseball player, I believe.
He was. He played baseball. Yep. All right, we're going to close with some words from John.
All right, good.
At Gun Sense.
All right.
And we invite you to join us tomorrow. We'll also have for you another interview with a kindergartner before we get to the top of the hour here on KBBN on the Arnold slate for today. So be sure and listen throughout the day on both stations for our Christmas kids. Here's that word from John.
Hi, this is John with Gun Sense in Mason City. Have an outdoorsman on your shopping list? Know someone who is always on top of the latest trends in firearms? Then stop by and visit Gun Sense.